Hi everybody, I'm Lorie Harrell and I'm here at the Trivani corporate headquarters with Shane McClellan, who's Vice President and General Manager of this incredible operation. Thanks, Shane, for spending some time with us. I have had the opportunity of interviewing some incredible staff and management team around here, and we wanted to just give everybody out there an opportunity to also know you. You really are an integral part in everything that happens here, and I'd love for them just to hear a little bit about what you do.
Well, I guess I dip my toe in just about everything.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what my favorite things to do are. I think that, and I think it's true with everybody. I think it's true with all the distributors and with all the employees. The purpose is just it's just the part that makes everybody's day. I think it's why a lot of people work here. We have people who came from other companies and they had a big desk that they worked at, and they gave that up for a cubicle just to work here because they were sponsored kids when they were young.
Wow.
We have some people who work here who came from Africa, and when they were just little tykes, they were sponsored children, and they understand the importance.
And now they're employed here.
And they're employed here.
That's incredible.
And they came here because
I did not know that.
Yeah, they came here because they understand the importance of our mission. They understand what it means and how it can change a life forever to be a sponsored child.
Isn't that something? I mean, that actually just makes me think about, when you give something to someone, not oftentimes does it duplicate, right? But really what this experience has been to them is they were the recipient of something and then continued to want to be able to give for other people to be recipients.
And I
that
think
duplicates.
And that's the whole system. That's what we're trying to build here. I think when you simply try the old model and the old system of helping, which is just hand somebody some money, it's much less likely to duplicate.
Right.
But if you can create a micro franchise, if you can create a different way of life and help villages to become self-sustainable, it duplicates. And that village helps another village, and that helps another village, and those villages help an entire country, and the entire country can spread into other countries. And really, it's that kind of fundamental help, changing lives, helping somebody to have their eyesight back. So instead of being a drain on a community, instead of requiring the resources of a community to be to go into sustaining that individual, instead of that happening, now this individual can give back and can contribute to the welfare of the entire village. And we do that on so many levels. We help people, individuals, to walk again and to see again and to have food and to have education. But then we help an entire village as well on the same level so that they can be self-sustainable and they can help others and other villages as well.
Sometimes this is overwhelming to me on just what kind of impact we actually make. It's just so big. Shane, you do a lot around here, but I want to talk about one little thing that we've had an opportunity to visit about, and that is that Trivani also has a desire to partner with the nonprofit sector. And it's very interesting. We've spent some time talking about it, and what that looks like is we go out as a company and actually partner with another nonprofit organization, let's use a church as an example, who are hurting, incidentally. In 2009, what was the number, 100,000?
It was over 110,000 just in right about the year 2009. 501c3s, nonprofit organizations that actually went under. And just a little over a year, 110,000 501c3s.
And that's not something to be happy about, because the reality is there were people that had a need from those foundations. Those people still have a need, but the foundations aren't there.
Well, and that's the whole thing, is when the economy goes bad and when there are recessions and global recessions, that generates more need. So in this time where there is more need found worldwide, there are more hungry children.
Right.
There's more devastation. There is just, in general, everywhere, more need worldwide. There are fewer people to help because now these foundations don't have the support because they rely on donations, and of course, that's the first thing that drives up in a bad economy or in a recession, are the donations. People can't donate because they've got to help themselves.
Right.
They've got to feed their own kids. They can't feed anybody else's kids.
So we partner with them. It's kind of a special special program
Well,
that Trivani has.
That's right. It's our way of giving back here in the United States. We do several things here in the United States. You know, we have literacy programs and we help in a lot of ways. But we like to be able to support those foundations and those 501c3 organizations that actually need the most help. And so we find that a lot of people will come to us, a lot of these organizations actually knock on our door and say, what can you do? How can you help us? And so we've put together a fundraising program for 501c3s.
Incredible.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's just getting started, and I know there's some really amazing groups out there that have said, yes, we want to partner with you, and we're going to be hearing more about that as this company continues to get bigger. If somebody happens to see this that says, hey, I have a foundation that needs help, do they call you, right?
I would be more than happy to talk to them.
Okay,
yes,
perfect.
Definitely. Schools, churches, it could be a baseball team, it doesn't matter.
Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts, we have a method of not just fundraising one time, selling a chocolate bar or something like that, and getting some money one time and not being able to go back and do it again because, you know, hey, we couldn't afford the chocolate bar in the first place. This is something that actually can grow month after month, year after year, and become very big. And we'll even throw in our own donation from the Trivani Foundation on top of the other part of the program.
Wow.
So
it's really
it is really a great program.
Born out of the desire to really and help other foundations prosper.
That's right.
That's incredible. Shane, thanks.
Oh, you bet.
Appreciate your time. Thanks, everybody.